Or
Tony,
actually, let's take Nico.
All right.
Tony. Nico. Tony, we'll get to you in the after show. Don't leave.
Yes, please, please, please. Nico in Florida, you're live with Eric and Jamie. How's it going?
What's up?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Hey.
Good.
My blood's up a little bit.
Yeah, he got a little, yep. The last caller was, yeah. So how are you doing?
I heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
Great. I'm actually kind of ironically calling to address one of the things that the other guy was talking about. So apparently people still have this need to call in and say, why do you need an atheist show? And I'm kind of here to tell you how I ditched my religion through the ACA and how it significantly improved my life.
Congratulations. Thank you. And I'll try not to cry.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. I know you guys have been on a bit of a roll.
Well,
but,
you know, every time we hear that, it makes us realize that we actually, you know, we wanted to do this and there was no guarantee that it was going to be helpful. Yeah. And sometimes the
vanity project has paid off.
Well, no, I mean, really, honestly, Nico, I've talked about fighting depression my whole life, and that's something that's always going to be there. And hearing that it's helped, you know, hearing that the ACA has helped makes me feel like my life really is meaningful and it's wonderful. So I'm really happy to hear it. I'd love to hear more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, it didn't, I'm not going to say I became an atheist through the ACA, just kind of more like realized I was already one.
Sure.
But what you guys really helped me do was ditch the concept of, oh, well, I don't believe in gods, but there's got to be something connecting us all, which basically just boils down to shrooms are fun. But
I have to say,
they are actually.
Yeah, they absolutely are. But once I was able to
official position of Talk Heathen, mushrooms are fun.
No, no. That's the it is in
now,
this book, but not officially on the show.
President of the ACA doesn't want me to say that.
You can say that for yourself. This is not the opinions expressed in Talk Heathen are
Nico, we're talking all over you, man. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Gotcha, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, but I mean, once I was able to ditch that idea of, you know, I'm in good hands, so I'll just make this decision without really thinking about it, because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Once I was able to ditch that and just get up off my ass and do things for myself, then my life increased significantly. And so I got to thank you guys and everybody on the ACA for that.
Cheers. So, well, you know, we actually have a camera that's backstage. Let's see if we can move to the back room
the people
camera.
That make this work.
There they are.
All right.
Woo.
Well, I have the show on pause right now. I'm just on the phone in my balcony.
Well,
but
you'll see them. They're
I'm waving
to
too.
You.
Yep, there you go. I'm waving too. I can't see you. You can't see me. Do you believe in me? No.
I believe that I'm hearing a voice on the phone.
Thank you so much to everyone.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not everybody remembers that we have a dedicated, incredible crew who makes all of this happen, and they work tirelessly to make it happen. And we really, 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 you know, appreciate it. There's no way that we could do this without them. So
absolutely, and I really appreciate you guys letting me on the show.
Absolutely, thank you, man.
So, were you? Did you had more than that to say? I think you were talking about your journey.
Yeah, a little bit, little bit. I'll be quick. Just basically, a lot of things. Well, I'm not a lot of things. One thing that I've heard both theists and atheists agree on the show that sometimes you guys tend to be a little bit harsh to the audiences, humiliate, whatever, like the last call was saying. And I mean,
well, I was kind of nasty.
That might be. I don't think that's necessarily true, but even then, that's exactly how I found you guys to begin with. You know, I watch a lot of comedy. I'm sure you're familiar with George Carlin. And there's also like a ton of other, you know, quote-unquote atheist comedians or comedians who talk about religion and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, YouTube decided to link me to, I think it was like funniest moments of AXP or something like that. And that's how I found you guys.
Rock on.
You know, and I'm not trying to tell you how to run your show, but keep it up because it's amazing.
I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Well, now we're going to do the opposite.
I mean,
exactly.
Well,
how you're doing it.
You know what?
Especially. Go ahead. I was going to say, especially when you guys go off on tangents that also a lot of people don't like, whether it's evolution or abortion or one that really hits me hard is the treating of trans people and stuff like that. Yeah. And the subject of whether or not a God exists does not even get brought up. People go, well, what's the point of calling the show? But there are religious people and organizations who are actively working against those things. You know, so I think it is really important for religious reasons, or just using religion as an excuse. So that's why I think it's especially important for you guys, you know, the atheist experience, you guys, and secular parenting, and I'm drawing blanks right now. Just
no
I'm
worries.
excited to be on the show.
That's all right.
Yeah, I think it's especially important because there are, you know, for a regular guy like me, there are two people. There are the people who teach science or medicine or whatever, and there are the people who preach against it. Now, for a regular guy like me, I'm not in the scientific field, and I'm not in the medical field. I am way more likely to bump into one of those religious people than I am to bump into somebody who teaches science, because I'm not in school. I'm not in anything. You know, I don't have, you know, biology professors knocking on my door Sunday mornings going, hey, do you have a minute to talk about who gives a fuck what bathrooms people use? Like, I don't have that. But I have you guys. Yeah. And for that, I have to thank you so much.
Hello.
And I think you should keep it up because you do reach people a lot.
My name is Elder.
So thank you so much, and that'll be all.
Thank you. Before you go, I want to say I think you, did he hang up? No, you're still there. Nope. I want to say, one, love rings to you. Our crew has sent them at a request. And two, thank you for bringing this up of like, oh, why do you talk about other things? Oh, just because it's a thing that people are doing and then using religion as an excuse. People also run food kitchens and then use religion as an excuse for their motivation, or run homeless shelters and then use religion as an excuse for why they're doing that. I'm not trying to tell anyone to stop feeding the homeless or giving them a place to sleep. I think their reasons for doing it are wrong. They should keep doing it for good reasons. Their reasons, the reasoning that they use for discriminating against people is wrong, and the discrimination is wrong, thus making that doubly wrong. So why should we not talk about the doubly wrong thing, particularly when callers bring it up?
And no, and it's okay.
We can have philosophical discussions
about
how the Kalam cosmological argument completely fails as well, but also you shouldn't hate people because your God said so.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. I'm actually watching people in the live chat, and they're talking about, well, should we be this harsh? Was Eric too harsh? You know, should we?
No.
Should we? Well, here's the thing.
Link them to any video of Matt ripping someone.
Well, no. I mean, the thing is, what it takes is different for everyone. Yeah. And so where one person might feel like, okay, you know, positivity and getting through it, but some people need to go, holy crap, I need to defend this. So they look in and they realize that it's all smoke and mirrors.
I know a person, you know them as well, that got into a kind of argument with a person about whether or not the Bible said slavery was fine. And there was this believer who was black who was saying, no, the Bible doesn't say that about slavery. No, the Bible doesn't say that about slavery. And they said, yes, it fucking does. And he probably used...
We got your vape on that, buddy.
Yeah, now you know how it sounds.
Sorry about that, mate.
On the phone, you're talking to me. It's fine. Not in front of the fans. I'm sorry.
No, I know. I just...
We'll bring it up with the doctor. It's fine. It's whatever. So he brought this up, and he probably used a larger vocabulary of expletives because he's much better at that. And he brought up, no, here are the citations. Go look them up. And that person got back in touch with No Illusions and said, like, yeah, no, this is bullshit. It does say that slavery is okay. So, to be clear, sometimes